Today, let's talk about concealability. Specifically, how well and how different is the concealability between a full-size, compact, and a subcompact pistol. I'm going to be using my 2011s, including my X9S. But just in case you're not familiar, I've got a couple of Glocks here that'll just show you the size. So the first gun that we'll be taking a look at is my Staccato P. This is the Gen 1 version with the 4.15 barrel. I believe they're now 4.4. Doesn't matter, it doesn't change a thing. This one has a red dot and it has an X300 weapon light on it. Honestly, doesn't make a difference in terms of concealability. The big part is actually the grip. This gun is the same size as a Glock 17. Also has a weapon light on it, smaller magwell, but you can see they are indeed the same size. So, full-size gun. Gonna be my Staccato P. Let's get rid of the Glock. For the compact, my DVC Carry. This is the same as the current Staccato C2. This is the same size as a Glock 19. Same size. And if you take a look at the grips, these are all the same size. So, that just gives you a frame of reference. And yes, I've got the magazines in here. Everything's obviously unloaded. The magazines do make a difference. My final one is going to be my X9S. This is the same gun as the Wilson SFX9. This is a subcompact. It is the same size as a Glock 43 or a Glock 26. Also has a weapon light on it. I do not have a subcompact Glock, so I can't show you. You'll have to take my word on it. Concealability-wise, I'll be using the same holster in the same position for all of these. This holster is a Tenacore. They call it the Malice Soul. It is made for 2011s or 1911s with a weapon light. And as you can see, I'm just in shorts and a t-shirt. I will show you also the difference when you layer and add a little bit of a looser fitting shirt and a pattern, just to show you how that breaks up the firearms. All right, let's put this on and let's show you how these conceal. All right, first one we're going to do, Staccato P, full size. In just a t-shirt, you can tell this definitely shows a bit. As you move around, you can definitely see where that grip is. This may or may not matter to you. It depends on where you're at. And to be fair, if I were to shift this over and put the belt buckle over here, I would definitely be able to conceal this a little bit better. This is completely doable if you want it to. I can still sit down with it. It's not particularly comfortable, but it's fine. It's fine enough. But that's not really the point of this video. All right. So that's the full-size Staccato P. Now, let's do our compact. This is my DVC Carry, like I said, same as a C2, same size as a Glock 19. I don't have a weapon light on here, but it fits in that holster just fine. All right, this is actually much better, and in my opinion, this is as large of a firearm as I am comfortable carrying concealed in something like this. It does, you can tell it will print in this area, so if I just loosen that shirt up, it hides pretty well, but depending on how you move, you can kind of get that grip to print a little bit, so that's up to you. Adding a weapon light to this or a red dot doesn't change things at all. But this conceals fairly well. In fact, this is my favorite gun. I used to use it quite a bit, but I switched over to a subcompact. Now for our subcompact. This is the EDC X9S. I have a flush 10-round mag, and just to show you, I will afterwards put in the 15 round and show you how that conceals. Same holster, same position. Frankly, this one just disappears. This is why I use a subcompact gun. I can absolutely make it print just a little bit so you can see where this is, but really, between how the belt stacks and where everything is, I don't get the printing of this grip of this gun. This essentially disappears. And especially with a holster that's cut a little bit better for it, it's really comfortable. All right. Let's swap magazines and just give you the 15 round. This ends up being pretty much the same length, grip length, as a C2 or my DVC Carry. It is slightly shorter. You can see it maybe a 1/4 inch shorter. But if you wanted to conceal that, it conceals, I would say, better than the compact version, but this is not ideal to me. Again, it works just fine. You can see what you need to do and go from there. All right, now let's put on a overshirt with a pattern on it and show you how that changes things just a little bit. All right, let's start again with that full-size handgun and see how an added looser shirt helps. So the combination of a second layer plus a pattern and a looser shirt, you can absolutely pull off a full-size gun. Just so you know where it is, this is where the grip is. But if you're wearing something in a layer, and patterns help, you can absolutely pull off a full-size gun if you need to. Sitting down is the same. This is our compact, the DVC Carry or Staccato C2. Now, I've said a number of times that this is a gun that I don't mind carrying in the winter, and it's because I'm layered up, and this is a perfect example of why. It disappears. Almost as good as my subcompact, my X9S. But you can see, here's that grip right over here. It hides very well. The looser shirt and the patterns help to hide it. And it will be no surprise when we switch to our subcompact. And carry this anywhere, no one's going to notice a thing. That grip is right here. Completely vanishes. So this isn't to tell you go get a 1911 or a 2011. This is just simply to show you how the different sizes of firearms conceal. To me, the biggest problem in concealment is the length of the grip, because this part right here is what prints. And that may or may not matter to you. Some jurisdictions require you to remain concealed if you are concealed. Or maybe you're where I am and you're completely fine to open carry. You can print all you want, no one cares. While legally I can open carry, and legally I can get away with any of these, I prefer to remain concealed, and I don't like things printing, so that's my personal decision. But now you have a little bit more information, and hopefully you found that useful. Let's do this again another day. Take care.